And as Mr. McGillicuddy used to say, we're on our way. Hot seat match, folks. Spread the word. Hit the share button if you can. It only takes you a second to do. It helps us out and helps all the sponsors, helps pool out in general. I would say I appreciate it myself and on behalf of the Maryville Billiards and the pool sport itself. If you hit that little share button, it helps let your friends know what's going on. Hot seat match, Eric Roberts and Ricky Powers. And the next match is going to be Cash Keaton. It's going to be Eric and Casey. The next match will be Cash Keaton and Ricky Powers on this table. So everything's going to be on this table from now on. So please let everybody know. Here we go, open and break. Why don't you make a few bowls, son? Wow. Wow. I think he might have the shot up the rail. Oh, God, I got a phone call coming in. Billy Reynolds, I want to thank you for your graciousness, for your donation. Thank you. He says, I'll keep up the good work. He says, I've been watching all weekend. Good matches. Eric Roberts, 1-0. Strong, straight shooter. Now, this is the gentleman that nobody, well, I don't want to say nobody knew him, but a lot of people didn't know him, and he was just going through people like a virus and just running right through them. This Casey Pire. All right, this gentleman I haven't viewed yet. I don't know how he plays, but I'm about to find out. Well, I was going to find out a second ago until he fell into the drink there. Casey's a solid player from Chattanooga. Yeah, I know he's from Chattanooga. Played in many times. What do you mean? He played in Chattanooga many times? What is it? Phil Wyndham's room? Is it Chattanooga downtown or Chattanooga out in the country? Chattanooga East. I don't remember seeing Casey. I've been to both. We know who he is. Trust me. Says Jason Russell. Where were you, Jason? How come you didn't get in these tournaments, you guys? You're only an hour away, man. Make sure you get in the next one. It's a lot of fun. Who's Jason Russell? I go up to Phil Wyndham's and hang out with Phil quite often. Jason Russell, not sure if I know you. Oh, Sweet Melissa's, okay. Yeah, I've never been there. I like Phil Wyndham's room out east. You're going to be here for the next one? Are you going to sit in the booth and hang out with us? I hope so, Dave. Upstate can always use the help. Of course, if you're playing in it, I hope you don't have time to sit in the booth, because that means that you'll just keep on winning. But David, if you're going to play in the next one, it's July 25th, 26th. Take my advice. Get your entry in as quick as possible, because it starts to close down real quick.
Whenever you feel like.
This win here should Eric pocket this 9-ball. All stems from Casey scratching on his break. Right there, folks. July 25th and 26th. Make sure you get in. All right, let's get back to the break. As Eric Roberts set to break, he leads 2-0. What a break this young man has. If a big sponsor doesn't pick up Eric Roberts, especially his demeanor, you never seen him argue, you never see him slap his cue. Very religious. Doesn't do any kind of drinking, no nothing. He's definitely got potential, as you can see. Sweet Melissa's, yeah, I've never been up to that room, Greg.
Just north of Chattanooga area.
Yeah, he was telling me.
It's a big room. Got like 100 dartboards. It's crazy.
Wow, big dart tournaments up there. He's going to spear this right in. How straight does he really shoot? He might want to draw this out. I don't think you want to go to the rail here, because if you go to the rail, you come in short. If you bump the 5, it'll be okay as long as you don't put the 5 in trouble. I think drawing off this 3 is really the shot. He's going the other way, and he didn't bump the 5. He got around to watch the 6. He got a little nudge there. He's okay. You guys are out the door. Sam Lau and Sean leaving the building. They did their part and sat in the booth and kept me busy or gave me a break. They're now exiting the building. He's going to have to force this cue ball, and he's afraid of the 8, is what he's afraid of. He's going to have to go 3 rails and come to the right side of the 6. He should be able to do it. The 8 probably not going to come into it. And that was on his mind. Definitely on his mind. Casey comes to the table without a pocket, I believe. Kind of tough when you scratch on your break and the young man runs out. Now you can finally get a chance to go to the table. And I don't know if this 5 goes. If it doesn't go, I mean, it's just the way the rolls go. Yeah, I'm thinking about coming to Derby. You know, I've been to Derby years, and talking to Steve McDonald last night, he says, Al, why don't you come down? So I might come down. Yeah, now at least, Greg, what they did there was they built a wall. They moved the security back a bit, and they built a wall that goes right into the playing field. So now the younger crowd could come in. I remember when Fedor, when he was younger, he couldn't get in, and I think Eric Roberts couldn't get in, but now the youngsters can. The only problem with that is they can't get to the food court because they would have to be on the casino floor. Hey, Janet. Even though my favorite player lost, which is Janet's daughter, Nikki, my husband and I, let me, it says I got to click more. Sorry, I got a little cold going on today. And I sure enjoyed watching pool. It is a great sport, young and old. My husband is 84 and still plays local tournaments 3 times a week. God bless him. That's, you know, this is the only sport. If your health is good, you can continue to play. You know, and those are football players, they get hurt in their knees, their backs. The baseball players, hockey players. But I see a lot of players way up in age continue to play this sport. I call it a sport. You do a lot of walking, especially if you go to Derby. You go to Derby, you're a quarter mile away from the event room. Basically, if those moving floors aren't working. Ricky, I miss you, bro. I was talking about you. Well, you got 4 players left. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you got 4 players. You got these 2, and then you got Cash Keaton and Casey. Wait a minute, this is Casey. Ricky Powers. So you got these 2, Ricky Powers and Cash Keaton. Look at this guy with the funny text, getting special text made up and copy and pasting it. What are you doing there, Rob? We'll take care of him. There you go, Greg. Teamwork makes the dream work. Miss you, man. I was expecting you to at least do a drive-by and come hang out. Love you too, man. Anyway, I'll see you again when I get back, most likely. I know you weren't really shooting as much as you used to. All right, what do we got here? 3-0. And Casey, he come up dry there? I believe so. He come up dry. Hey, if you're Eric, you got to take a swing at this, don't you? You swing at this, the 1 deflects to the left, the 9 ball goes to the right. You got to take a little cut at it if you can. Let's get a little closer. See what we're looking at. Plus, you can play it safe. It's like a 2-way if you got it. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know. You really have to be down there looking at this one. Oh, I got an app, no copy and paste. So you must be a tech. I tell you he's going to swing at it. Cool beans, Greg. If I'm down in Derby, you'll know I'm there. Believe me, I'm like a horseman where I'm all over the joint. Somebody's text messaging me. What the heck's going on here? Oh, okay. Folks, now is the time to get your razzle tickets in. I'm going to bring it up real quick because there is a match going on, but this is necessary because John himself that makes custom cues doesn't feel too good. He wants to pull the ticket right after this match, and we'll do it right on the live stream. It's 3 tickets for 20, 8 for 40. It's the money sign, Hambone 3670, like you see on the bottom, or his phone number. Text message him and say, hey, is there any other payment that I can get to? That beautiful custom cue, one of one, is going to be razzled, I like to say razzled, right after this match. Take a screenshot of that, write it down, whatever you got to do, and then I'll take it down and we'll get back to the match. I can tell you one thing, Eric's at the table and there's nothing happening. Brand new, just made, hot off the press. $ Hambone 3670. All right, let's get back to the match. I tell you, Eric was at the table, made that combination. Score is 3-0. Sorry, I muted myself. I'm around. I'm here. Hey, Devin. Devin knows me well. It's hard not to know Al. Oh, I thought you said it's hard to know where Al is. Thanks for the kind words, Devin. You're a gentleman. I know that for sure. You could hardly hear me. I suggest if you have a phone or a tablet or anything, I always use earphones. Uh, but I don't want to turn it up any higher, and I can't really talk too much higher. I have a bad cold coming on. And then plus the table is right there. I'm about 8 feet away from the table. Sorry, Josh, I can't do anything about that right now. If you answer me, then you heard me. Bucky Fish, what's up? You coming back to the Smoky Mountain Shootout this year? I'd like to. I'll be back. Volume is lower than usual. Now, I know Mark. He's probably got some kind of contraption that doesn't really have good sound, but I can crank it a little bit more under those conditions. There you go, right there. How about that? Okay, let's get to the match, guys. Enough of these complaints about you can't hear, I could hear, you don't over there. I'm here. I love you, bro. I'm trying to turn my headset down now. I'm too loud. There we go. You got it, Devin. Always, always. One day we'll cross paths. Okay, that's as loud as I'm going to make it. I'm kind of peeking out into the yellow light like when you're driving. You try to beat the yellow light. Right? That's where I am. Eric, as long as he can see it, he can make it. If he sees enough of this 8-ball, he's going to go up 4-0. Yeah. Oh, he got a little, well, he's okay. He can still cut it in the side pocket. You're welcome, Josh. I got it turned up a little bit more for you. Somebody might have hit my controls. I let people come in here, and I don't mind letting people come in and do the commentary as long as there's no cussing. We try to keep it G-rated. There you have it, 4-0. What a lead in an alternate break format.
Just let everybody know we're going to be right after
Thank you,
this
Dana.
finishes. We're going to do the drawing for the queue. So if anybody wants any tickets before then, please come see Miss Chevy.
They're making the announcement about the queue, the custom queue, which is going to be given away right here on the live stream table. Get in now. I don't know how long it's going to take for the transaction between yourself and John, but now is the time to get in. Again, I'm going to throw his graphic up there because he does a lot. He helps us out, and he helps the pool room. He builds custom cues. Money sign Hambone, 36.70. 3 tickets for 20. 8 tickets for 40. Let John know that's his phone number, too, in case you want to ask him any questions. He's got some break. He weighs 80 pounds soaking wet, so to say, compared to, a lot of people. And so it's not all about, how strong you are. It's about the timing. Your timing has to be 99.9% pure to actually crack them like that. And it doesn't matter your age either. If your time, well, I guess it could if you're weak, but if your timing's on, you can break them. Yeah, he tried to squeak past that 6. He was going all out. Look at his position on the 2. Nice try. I got a bad cold, guys. I'm sorry. Gosh darn it. Jameson News says he breaks too hard. Well, I'll tell you what, if it's working, 4-0. I'm not changing it if it's not broken, right? Ever since I knew Eric, ever since I know Eric, he's been breaking like that. He's got great mechanics, too. He's got to be picked up by somebody. He's a young gun that needs some help to get around. Because if he got around to bigger tournaments on a regular basis, we're definitely looking at another USA champion here. Bucky Fish says these guys better be glad I had to work. Bucky said if he's here, everybody's playing for second place. Right, Buck? I don't know about 20, maybe 19 games, Jameson. I don't know about 20. 20's stretching it a little bit. Hey, bro. Actually, Jameson, I seen a match. I didn't sweat the whole match, but from here I can see the scores on the Pool IQ and digital pool monitors. Eric was up 4-0, and then next thing you know, Michael Rudd comes back 5-4. Michael Rudd is always in the grease, man. Unfortunately, this time I think he got 9 through 12. I talked to him outside. It's always good to see him. Jameson's running 3-cushion billiards. But this just to prove that point that it can't happen. We all know that. But this gentleman here has been going through people in the tournament like a virus. They say, Al, he shoots so straight. I said, I don't know him personally. I mean, he's only up the road in Chattanooga. I just haven't bumped into him. But, I mean, to be in the position where he's at to play for the hot seat, he's got to be doing something, right? Huh? My man, Cappy. Always good to see Cappy, man. I'm going to get in shape and come down and play this next year. Jameson knew you'd come. It's actually in July. There's 2 of them a year. It'll be great to see everybody. Of course, I mean, there's plenty of people here, but, you know, I don't see you guys that often anymore. And who wants to see Jameson anyway? He just passes by. He goes, hangs out with Charlie Bryant. He don't even come. I'm right down the road in town, and he just keeps going. We could have went out for Crystal's Hamburgers or something. I'm joking, folks. Jameson and I know each other quite a bit. There he is, Michael Rudd right there, buddy. He's always in the grease. Always good to see you, Mike. Shoot him straight, pal. All right, 2 to the 3. He's coming right off the rail back out. He's got a drawer on top, though. Yeah, that was in the way, and now it's in the way for real. What do you do here? Do you just bump the 9 on the top of the 9, the little drawer, and bump the 9 just to keep the cue ball at least in the visual path of the 4? Or do you power stroke it and draw it up table and shoot the 4 in the side pocket and work your way from there? Yeah, he just gave it a little visual just so he can see the 4. Nothing wrong with that shot. There is ball in hand, yes. Joe Ruff. Oh, really? It was a bad hit? I was talking to the Facebook comments, took my eye off the screen. But I do have somebody right in front of me. Actually, there's a referee ringside. He says it wasn't even close. It was a good hit. So all you guys are wrong. Stop drinking. Cut them off, bartender. The 3 ball got a rail. The referee's sitting right in front of me. Jeff, I don't care what you say, all right, Alice? To the moon. You know, you guys can actually go back and watch that hit on Facebook once we end the stream. Man, I got to keep muting this microphone. I'm sorry. It's getting worse. Somebody must have spit in my eye and gave me some. The pool was 20 minutes from you. I keep ducking. Well, I found out today you stopped there. I don't know how long ago it was. 5-1 Eric Roberts now. I try to get Charlie Bryant down here. We try to get him down here to do some commentary and, you know, keep him company a little bit. Unfortunately, I think that fell through, a hole in the bucket. It was a good hit. There you go. Natasha's on top of the scene there, baby. Yeah, I went through that flu era, Cappy, And it's just this, you know, when you put 75 people in a pool room and somebody's carrying a bug, upstate gets it. I don't care if nobody gets it. That's how I roll. All right, 5-1. Eric Roberts set the break. I got a hot tea coming somewhere. Are you saying it was a bad hit because the 3 didn't get to the rail? Or are you saying he hit the 8 ball first? I don't understand what the controversy is. You want me to go back and look at it? Can you go back and look at it on Facebook while we're in live streaming? I don't believe so. I think you can only do it when we're not live streaming. Look, Eric's a great player. So is Casey. If there was, oh look, my bestie is giving me a hot tea. What a sweetheart she is. Thank you, Bree. I have the honey. I got it. You know, Bree is. Do you guys know Bree by any chance? I don't want to give you her last name or her address because then I'll get jealous. If you know Bree, you know Bree, right? She is such a sweetie pie. Just brought upstate a hot tea. She says, after we're done here, come to my house and I'll make you anything you want. That's just the way Bree is. I actually got a chance to meet her dad and her mom. Really a sweetheart. True friend and definitely transparent and honest. That is Corey Cooper's future bride. She laughs. Really a nice girl. Very nice. 25 years old. I'm sure Natasha knows Bree and a few other people. Hey, upstate, you remember VNEA in Vegas in the finals with Spain? We almost double dipped them. I remember. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Minnesota team. That was pretty exciting, man. A lot of exciting matches out there in Vegas. I was out there. It was great. Bree is outstanding. I agree, 100%. Oh, nice tea with honey. Here comes Eric. He's looking for the hill. I know KC shoots good because where he is in the bracket here, but it looks at this point like Eric's shooting an Uzi at him and KC's got a water gun, right? I mean, that's, you got to call it like you see it, right? I'm not trying to mock him in any way or make fun of him, but look at it. You know how hard it is to beat somebody or at least get up 6-1 in alternate break format. I love her to pieces. Yeah, she's a sweetheart, Bree. What the heck? Bree's in the background looking at all the comments right now. You can put this on and say hi to everybody for a few minutes. There's the lovely Miss Tennessee. Bree is on the air.
Hi, guys.
Put the microphone in front of your lip so we can hear you. There you go. Yeah, Eric's looking at the hill here.
That's my twin brother.
Yeah, I noticed you guys have been doing the road. You, your other half, and Eric. You guys went to Florida, didn't you?
We did.
Are you breathing heavy?
No.
Every time she gets within 5 feet of me, she does that. She's lying.
Oh, my goodness. He wishes.
No, I'm just joking. Boy, you got confidence.
No.
Now she has the flu. No, it's not the flu. I got through that flu thing. This is just a little cold that's turning into a runny nose and whatever. I got to get through it. Right after I do this, I got to rip all this gear down and go 13 hours north to the Turning Stone Casino. So whatever time we end this, give Upstate 2 more hours to wrap this up, throw it in the car, and hightail it out of here.
Where's that tournament at?
Verona, New York. Verona. Verona with a V. E-R-N-O-A. Well, Verona, yeah, that's it. Verona, yeah. Verona, New York. 13 hours. That's a big event, 128 players. Keep it PG. I was telling Greg we got to keep it G rated here. He says keep
do.
it PG. I try. You know, as long as there's no cussing when you're a commentator, I open the door to anybody, you know. As long as there's no cussing, we're all good. Because we do have youngsters watching.
Aw, tell B I said hey.
Well, let's take a look at the board here. 2 goes, 3 goes. 4 is wide up. How do you like this? It's a sad-looking face, you know, with the frowning on the right side of the table. This is a beautiful layout, too. I mean, everything leads to itself. 4 leads to the 5, the 3 leads to the 2 leads to the 3. This is probably the key shot right here, getting on the 3. This might be the key shot. After he makes this 3 to 4 leads to everything's perfect. He should be okay. He should win this outright 7-1. She just said yay. No, she said hey. Oh, see, as soon as a young lady comes in the booth, Bobby Chamberlain shows up. See, hey, Bobby, I really want to make that, Bobby, and believe me, I got it on my calendar. If it's feasible for me to get down, you know I'm going to get there. It's just, I guess I'll talk to you at the Turning Stone more about it. Bobby will be flying up there. He will be a commentator. Backroom Billiard Club. Hey, Junior. That guy Junior there on Facebook just said, Happy New Year's to Big Al. That guy works as a steel worker in New York City. And he could walk on steel beams like higher than the Empire State Building. The guy's unbelievable. Hope to see you soon, June.
Got a little rough on the 5.
He'll be all right. He should come on top. He'll get in the middle of the table on top of the 6. I don't think he's going to try to play the 6 in the side and just baby roll this. He's going to have to go short rail on top to the middle of the table. What is he doing here? He's going to play safe. He's going to escape the 5. He kicked at the 5 ball. Look, when you're up 6-1 and you could come away with a shot like that and take your opponent for granted, it can come back and bite you like a rattlesnake. When you got your opponent down, man, step on his throat and push him down the quicksand. How old is this kid, Al? What is 22?
Yeah, Eric's 22.
Eric?
He turns 23 in March.
Yeah, 20. Bree knows it all, man. Let me tell you. She knows it all. She's got all the guys in the area clocked.
Oh my goodness. No, Eric's like my little brother.
Yeah, Bree is 35. I mean 20, 25.
You're about to get hit.
Yeah, Jameson, it could be happening. We could see the eclipse here. All right, 6-2, and it's Casey's break. Oh, it's Eric's break. Oh, that's different. Sorry. You know, a good thing about this, Bree, and I really am not biased in any way. I think the only one that's still in the tournament that's from out of town is Cash Keaton. Mm-hmm. So if anybody else wins, it's like kind of local, right? Even though Eric's from Chattanooga or wherever. Crossville. Mm-hmm. She's got everything.
He's like my brother. Him and Corey are best friends.
They are. Of course, Bree is awesome. like that. Old school 9-ball. No jump cues. Yeah, Kim Davenport doesn't like the jump cues. But anyway, what I'm saying is the odds of a local player winning this, even though we had players from around the states, Texas, Arizona, I mean, so many players showed up due to the holiday. You know, they happen to be visiting family or whatever. To have a local, sort of local, win this tournament just goes to show you can get in these opens with the champions, and you might prevail. And if you do, you're walking out the door with like 12 G's for the weekend. You're not making that in overtime unless you're a rocket scientist or you work for NASA or something. I don't know who's making that kind of money. Tell Victor, hey, Victor's not here. You talking about Victor B?
Yeah, he is here.
Oh, he is here?
He's sitting right over there watching Eric.
Oh, I didn't see. Oh, yes, he is. I can see his feet on the left side there, right behind Eric right now. I will tell him, Maggie, if I get a chance, I'm kind of on the opposite side of the wall. I think he wanted to break and run to finish. Yeah, he did. He definitely wanted to end it there. I got the sniffles, folks. That's why you hear me mute once in a while. I really don't get it. How much water does a human body have? What do you do? Produce it? Is it a factory inside there? It's going to take the 7 and use it as a stopper. Here, just touch it. There you go. Oh, he kind of overkicked it. Jameson, hit me with it. 19 now? How do we hear mute out? Wait, how do we hear mute out? It couldn't happen at a worse time, Tip. I got to, do that turning stone and then probably go down to Tommy Kennedy. He's got a little thing going on. I caught a bug. You guys can mute me on your end. Sorry. Here comes Casey. And now will be his break, right, Bree?
Yeah, I will. Eric broke last.
Oh, Bree, let me tell you something. This young lady, she does a lot. She works and she runs pool tournaments and helps out wherever she can help out. She's got that southern hospitality. You just want to grab her and squeeze a sweetness out of her arm. Here he comes. What do you say, Jameson? How many now? You want to sit down now, Thomas? Got Bree in here. Got some eye candy. Have a seat. Thomas Hollis. He's been promising me for probably 2 years now.
Hey, I sat with you at dirt.
Every live stream I do, he says, I'll sit in with you, I'll sit in with you. And then when I say sit down, he says, all right, give me a few minutes. It's sort of like that story where Don, what was his name? Don Rickles. Don Rickles knew Frank Sinatra real well. And Don Rickles was sitting in a restaurant and with a young lady that he was trying to date back in the day. And he walks over to Frank without her notice, and he says, "Hey, Frank, do me a favor. I'm trying to go out with this young lady here. Would you come over to my table and say hi to me?" Frank Sinatra always had a big name. So Frank Sinatra comes over after a few minutes. He says, "Hey, Don, how you doing?" And Don Rickles says to Frank Sinatra, "Frank, can't you see I'm busy? Leave me alone." That's what Thomas is like. I kidnapped your girlfriend here. Her legs are tied to the chair. Corey, sit down for a little bit.
He
Come
don't
on.
like doing this type of stuff. That's what he has me
He doesn't
for.
talk to you?
No, he talks to me. He just
Does
don't
he?
like talking on
No.
the spot. That's what he has me for.
I'll take Eric Roberts to win the tourney. Yeah, well, he's definitely. Look at this, Jameson. How about that one? He gets a little feather roll off the 3. That's what he's got you for. You do all his talking.
I do.
Okay. You make all his games.
I make a lot of them, believe it or not.
I heard that. Yeah, I did. From Corey himself.
Thank you.
Oh, really?
No, this is a new bowl.
That's from a can of chili.
Yeah. It's not Ferris chili, yeah.
So how about state eats something at 5 o'clock in the afternoon?
What time is it?
What do you recommend? How about this? You want to split a pizza?
No, I just got chili.
You didn't ask if you wanted to share it.
I don't want to share my chili.
You and your mama have a slice. Couple of all right, make a pie if you can.
Pepperoni? 3 meat?
What'd you say? What was that?
You want pepperoni, 3 meat, 3 meat.
My ears are clogged. I'm getting cold. Sorry. Yeah, the 3 meat's fine.
Okay.
And order of mozzarella sticks. Thank you.
Sorry, guys. What is Devin? He's one of my Canadian friends.
He's probably laughing at us.
Oh, okay. You know, Jameson New is sitting in the background right now, and he's saying, Al, here it comes. You know, Jameson said, hey, you know, he's breaking too hard, and he could lose 20 games in a row, and he was talking about Eric Roberts, but Eric's been breaking that way since I know the young man. And right now, you know, did you ever watch, and I explained this to Joey D, did you ever watch, like, Friday the 13th?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Who's the guy that never dies? He always sits up. Is that the guy with the mask?
Jason?
Is that Friday the 13th?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. When he's always like, the actress, I didn't know her name, but I can't think. She comes up from the basement all of a sudden. She thought she killed him, and he's living. That's what's going through Eric's head right now, because he had him 6-1, and now it's 6-4. So Eric hears him coming up those stairs.
Hopefully Eric can break and run this one.
That's what Eric has to do, run, because I'm not standing there either if he's coming up the stairs, right? You want to cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what Eric has to do.
I might be a little biased, but
Well, that's okay. That's all right. I mean, this is America the last time I checked.
Corey had to play Casey earlier.
I know. He actually, Corey's the one that told me about him.
He shoots good.
Yeah, he does. We're seeing it now. Oh, the Don Rickles joke. Yeah, that's a true story. You can look that up on YouTube. Wow, what a break. What a break. But the shot. Easy safety behind the 7-8 up there. Lock him in. Boy, he wants a fire at this bank so bad. He might even play the cue ball behind the 9 area. Yeah, he's looking at that now. Or he's banking the one down there behind the 9-2 and putting the cue ball behind the 7-8. Let's see what he decides to do. He might be putting that one on the short rail down the bottom of your screen. Well, he's playing the cue ball down here, I think. Yeah, he's playing the cue ball behind the 9.
Yeah, he
Nice
got
shot.
there.
Yeah, very nice shot. Shows discipline. You know, remember when he was on the hill and it was 6-1 and he kicked at a ball. when he didn't have to. He ain't taking that chance now. It's getting a little more deliberate. If I remember correctly, Frank Sinatra told that story on the Johnny Carson show. That's right, Tip. That's where I heard it. That's exactly where I heard it. You know, these young kids today don't know what Johnny Carson show was. There was only a few channels on, and I used to love watching Johnny Carson. You know, when we didn't have school, we can stay up late. Let's go, Casey. Chattanooga Town represent. Tail up Payne. Does Corey put him right back in that position? And does he feather this one ball? I like him playing the cue ball now behind the 7.
You said Corey.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, these two guys look alike.
You think Eric and Corey look alike?
Yeah.
You're blonde.
They're about the same age, aren't they?
Corey's 21. He turns 22
Oh, you're
in
rocking the
March.
cradle. I get it.
Hush.
Well, that was kind of aggressive. I think what Eric should have did there was play a safety. This could come back to haunt him real quick. And James, we're showing our age, brother. You got that right. And I don't mind, Tip. In fact, I'm waiting for the big bus to take me to the sky, you know. What are they waiting for? Everybody else is going. Jameson's sitting back right now. He's salivating. He's just waiting for this match to get real close. He's going to say, Al, you see what I mean? The 7 ball is the only issue, but being where the 6 is, he can draw back or out of the side pocket with the cue ball if the 7 goes. If it doesn't go, he better nudge it with the 4 because the 6 is a sitting duck. And we'll find out with this position right here. Well, he can't really even nudge it from here. So I guess the 7 goes. It's too straight here. Unless he's going to try to nudge it with the 6 ball. And this is really a late time to try to nudge balls. You really got to know what you're doing because you're running out of ammunition. And this is the last bullet you got.
Yeah, Cash is still in it.
Yeah, there's only 4 players. These 2, Cash and Ricky Powers, yeah. Speak up, Bree. We want to hear your beautiful voice. Oh, how about this little nip and tuck like a plastic surgeon? I guess that's his little daughter. And his daughter's giving him the fist pump. I like that. I like that. Tough position for Eric to be in. Tough. You know, you're looking at missing this, and then you're looking at 6-5 if Casey gets out. And I don't know who breaks, but...
Casey's break, I believe.
Woo.
Eric played that one down the table.
He's going to leave a shot, at least a bank or a safe. And just from watching Casey's game, I would have to say he's going to play safe here. I don't think he's going to get aggressive and play the bank. I don't think so. But, you know, to each his own. Whatever you're comfortable with. Yeah, he banked it. Wow. Banked it good, too. Mr. Kim Davenport is watching right now. Kim, have a safe trip, my friend. Hey, Al, you doing the Casey Memorial at Rax? If they call me Junior, I would love to do it. You know, I knew Casey. In fact, I still have his shirt. I wore it even when I'm here. If Rax gives me a buzz, I would love to. 6-5. We're trudging ahead, and Bree is right once again. It is Casey's break. Tune in tomorrow, folks. I'm kidding. Did we razzle off the stick yet? It's after this
Not
match.
yet. It's after this match.
Okay,
Yeah.
folks, coming up on your screen at the bottom is the Cash App for John Hammontree. It's money sign Hambone 3670. You can call him at that number. Maybe there's other ways you can pay and get your razzle tickets going. It's 3 for 20, 8 for 40. Get in there right away. It's going to be done right after this match. Money sign Hambone 3670. We got to get back to the show because Casey says, Al, I'm in the grease. Let's go. Boom. He banked the 7 ball last time or the 8 ball. He's got a bunch of balls to hide behind if he wants to elect to play safe. Yeah, he's going down. He played the bank again. Real aggressive. Jameson, where are you? I know you're listening in. Guys, if you hit that little arrow on the top of this, or on the bottom of your screen that says share, it's got like a right-hand turn. That helps us out. It helps Maryville. It helps the sport itself in general, pool. Just hit that share button up there. We got about, I don't know, a couple hundred people watching. This match is starting to flip-flop over here. The momentum has changed. It's getting exciting. I don't have a horse in this race, and I feel bad for both of them because one guy's down, the other guy's sitting on the hill watching his opponent come up the hill. Tough positions to be in. One rail just dragged the cue ball up a little bit, or you can go to the right side. I like dragging it. He went to the right side. He's got to get the angle to get back for the 9. Did he get 2 straight? Does he have the angle? If he has the angle, he's going to go to the first diamond below the right side pocket. He's drawing back. This could be treacherous. Watch the shot.
Oh, he hit it pretty good.
Yeah, not pretty good. Is that pretty good and perfect the same definition? Because he hit it perfect. Wow. 6-5. The crowd starts to erupt here at Maryville. Wait, 6-6? No.
Yep. It's Hill.
Really? I thought it was 6-5. How did I think it was 6-5? I'm sorry, I stand corrected. It's Hilla in Manila at Maryville. Wow. Jameson, where are you?
Bet Eric's girlfriend's biting her nails right now.
Her toenails, her nails are gone. Wow. Wow. Jameson knew was right once again. Great match, Natasha. I got to agree with you. Double humper sweaters delight. What is that? All right, here's Eric's break. He better hit him solid. You know, when it's Hill, you got to control the rock here. Control the rock. He didn't change his break at all. It's all or nothing. Wow. And this is why they're in the position they're in. A mind game from now. No, I don't believe there's going to be any kind of mind games here. Oh, you mean
Now you want to come back here.
just in your normal psyche, so to say, when you're sitting in the electric chair? And we could take a look. Well, actually, you can see Casey in the background. He's having a good old time. And that's the way it's supposed to be. Just have fun. Oh, now he plays the safe instead of the bank. And he's left one ball there so that he can play safe. Casey can play safe on Eric. I got to...
Put a headset on you, creep.
Put it on.
Hey, we do this outside. We talk. That's all. Come on. Ain't that much?
That's why. That's why he don't need the headset.
Thank you. Dana, thank you. I can't believe James got your damn keys off the lock last night.
All right, I'm here. One of the young ladies that helped out for the tournament is leaving. Dayton's leaving. She came in just to help out for the tournament. And I think she did a great job. I missed what happened. Oh, this is the safety return. Okay. Yeah, when you can leave the one ball out like that, when you don't really get a good safety, and your opponent can play safe against you, it's a tough grind. Well, how about this? This is laying pretty good for Casey. He banked a few balls into the pockets, and I'm telling you, he's banking at this. Side pocket and drag the cue ball. He's definitely got a bank in it. Got a headset?
He don't need to put one on.
Corey Cooper says, I'm not putting a headset on. He says he wants to get $10 a word. He's going to bankrupt me in about 10 minutes. This guy can speak more than Mike Siegel.
No, he cannot.
No, he can't. I think he can. I like Corey. Oof. Trouble in River City, and it's spelled with a P with a double O-L. Pool. That's right. Look at his daughter swinging her feet in the background. That would drive me crazy as I'm shooting down towards her, right? Wouldn't that drive you nuts? I would have to say, excuse me. I'd go over and give her a kiss on the cheek. And I would say, honey, to me, oh, she knows better. Look at this. She stopped swinging her feet as her father was down. Way to go. Oh, my God. Just give me...
Are you want to play?
Why, you afraid you're going to eat something?
No, because I'm making more food. I need my room. Can we move this? And
Oh, yeah, you can put it there. Yeah, yeah. You got a couple of plates, Cruz? I can't eat it without a plate.
You just put the headset on.
Can I close this?
No, they're using that for the tournament. I think so. Okay.
I mean, we really don't need it. All we got to do is look at the chart. It's only 4 players. What happened there?
Ball in hand. He fouled.
He hooked himself behind the 7.
Does this pool hall really recognize that when you're going to have a pizza, hey, would you like a soda or something? Two pieces. Yeah. Well, you got good hearing. Did you wash your hands? I don't believe you.
You're already sick. What's
Thank
the
you.
matter? Michael Rudd said your nose running because of them sandals, Al.
Maybe, you know, he got a good point. I could have caught a cold just from the weather. Yeah, I really could have. Now you got Bree sniffing at my feet. What the hey?
Ew.
Oh, God.
I can hear you eating your pizza.
That's hot. No napkins. What kind of service is this?
It's Cruz.
Jesus. Joseph and Mary. Look at Corey go.
I'm going to get you a nap.
You guys are made for each other.
I appreciate it.
I'm coming to the wedding next week. Thank you, Corey. Corey, have a slice. Come on. Eat something. You're hungry. I know you're hungry.
We had some hot dogs earlier.
Feel free to eat something.
I'm going to have to heat this back up.
Bree, you really don't need that.
Why?
That should be upstates.
Oh, the chili? No,
Yeah,
it's
I
mine.
liked it. But it's not Farrah's, but it's still like chili. Look at this. Eric's going to get out. What a match we had here. I'm not putting a black cat on him. I mean, if he don't get out here, then he's not going to come in here and play again. Hey, Mike, you were running around with shorts, man. Those sandals will make your eyes water. Tip. Now I'm going to have to go buy new sandals before I get up to New York. What do you give me, a complex over here? He's out. Yeah. Casey ain't moving out of his seat. He's not going to stand up and say, hey, you got it. You're going to have to put this ball in a hole. And he's right. I've seen the freakiest things happen where they hit the point of the side pocket and it just don't go in. But that one went in. Nice shooting, guys. What a friggin' hot seat match. You couldn't ask for a better one. Wow. But guess what? Casey's not out of the tournament. He just moved over to the B side now. So we still got some looks at Casey.
All right, Al, I'm going to eat.
Yes, please warm your food up. And thank you for staying, Bree.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
What are y'all doing?
Try. Okay. Great match, awesome match. I have to agree with. Thank you, Matt. I have to agree with you guys. That was really good match. I know it was kind of scary for Eric. Sorry for smacking. I got to try to eat between matches.